Hey guys, Donna with Cypress Designs. Come on in and say hi. We have a cute project, fabric, which I've really gotten into. I didn't think I'd ever get into fabric. So we're gonna make some Valentine's Day boxes. I'm finishing up Valentine's this week because I'm gonna do my auction next week. So I can move inventory, so I can move on to Easter and spring coming up and stuff. So this is what we're using. This is from Love It's Garden. Hey, sweet Marsha. So we're using the ephemera, right? I did say it correct. So we're going to use this. Hey, sweet Bonnie and Criselda, how are you? Hey, Lavon. So we're going to use these. Hey, Claudia. We're going to use this part. We're using two parts. Hey, Danita. Isn't that pretty? And then this is the other half. Now, I've already cut them to size. It makes my life a little easier. Okay? They're going to be boxes. Okay? So, we're going to use a tall box and a medium-sized box. Hi, Danita. How are you? So, the first thing we're going to do is we are going to start to glue this on here. And I'm going to put some glue. Hey, Karen. Hey, Sharon. How are y'all doing? Is everybody staying dry and warm? This weather's really weird. I have a noogie boogie, whatchamacallit going on here with my Mod Podge. Isn't it pretty fabric? Hey, Terry. Hey, Tina. Yeah, it's beautiful fabric, and it's from Love It's Garden. I have tomorrow, I was supposed to have my bridge done tomorrow from my dentist. But it changed because of the weather. And apparently, if the school's closed, they close. Well, they're closed. So I went ahead and canceled it because I had my teeth, right? Hey, Lourdes. No, now I had to, nobody took it for Craft Around the Clock, so I took it back. But it's like, man, I had it all ready to go. And then I had to redo it all over again. So we're Mod Podging right now. We're going to keep going. This fabric's beautiful. It smells amazing. Tanya, right? Mischief? I feel like a nerd. 61 today. Oh, you're lucky. It wasn't that here today. I'm thinking maybe 30s or so. But we had a lot of sunshine. Hey, Tracy. We had a lot of sunshine today. A lot of little areas were thawing out and stuff like that. We have lots of snow still, which is weird for Texas to have it. Thank you guys for sprinkling. I just love this fabric. And then tomorrow on Craft Around the Clock, we are going to use fabric to do, you saw the boxes I made. Well, we're going to do the same boxes, but different fabric. And those are for my bedroom. I bought so much fabric. Guys, I got to stop spending money on fabric. I used to have money in my account, and I got nothing because I keep spending it. Hey, Tanya, how are you? Okay, so now let's finish this off, and I'll show you the fabric again. This fabric smells like it's just been recently, to tell you how great her fabric is from Love It's Garden, it smells like it was just made, like a cup of coffee. That's how good it smells. Okay, so this is going to be our box. Isn't it pretty? Oh, it's got everything on here. Hey, sweet Deborah. How are you? And Deborah, Birch and Beverage. Hey, Karen. So now I'm going to glue these inside here instead of, I want them to stick. So tomorrow will be 2 boxes. I'll show you them when we're done. I'm really excited about doing them because I've been trying to work on my house, getting all my decor done from Christmas, getting everything's down. I just need to get my house together. Okay, so isn't that pretty? Especially for just, hey Janet, hey Tammy. Oh, thank you. I love boxes too, especially when I have good fabric. Hey, sweet Stephanie. Okay, so now the next thing we are going to do, let me I'm going to go ahead and age the box up with some the bear wax. It's the brown stuff. I don't want to disturb you, kitty. He's got a rough life. And we're going to go ahead and get the box done at the bottom. Now, I saw a lot of this stuff with Esmeralda because, you know, she's the queen of all this stuff with her fabric. And I love her fabric, guys. Oh, you would never know it, right? And what she does is she takes, and then she does the darkening with the wax. Just keep it going. You don't need a lot, guys. You just want to take it to a little grunginess. Now, sometimes you may get a little bit more grunge than you want, but it's okay. It kind of makes it look like a little bit too much there. What happened? I thought my thing didn't have as much on it, but apparently it did. And I'm just going to wipe it down a little. It still needs to be grunge, so it's okay. Just, you don't want to overdo it. The only part you really want to grunge up is this down in here. Make it really nice. Hey, Patricia. Yes, isn't it? Her stuff is, hey, Gina. Yeah, the weather down here is crazy. So, okay, so now we got that. We're going to go ahead and just do, we don't need to do the top. We're going to go ahead and do it anyway. May as well finish it off. And I was going to see what it would look like if I just did the bottom. Just so it doesn't look so cardboard-ishy. Okay. So now instead of it looking like cardboard, it looks like it's old. Hey, Sheila. Hey, Cheryl. How are you? Hey, Pamela. Hey, sweet Denise. Okay, so now we got this part done. Okay, it's nice and grunged up. Now, you don't have to do this. I didn't mean for it to get too much, but it's okay. It's a craft, right? Okay, so the next thing I want to do is take this. We are going to put a top. Now, this is part of it, too. They all have little different areas on them. 3 feet of snow there. Oh, I don't like snow. I don't mind it for right now, but I'm so over this ice. I finally went out today because I needed coffee. I cannot go a day without my coffee. So I drove and it was perfectly fine. So I've got them already cut because it's just much easier for me. Because I got to plan it out. I can't just do it on the whim sometimes. Hey, Kelly, how are you? I'm not that good. So I'm going to just trim this up a little bit. But tomorrow's will be fun. I got to show you my fabric I'm going to use tomorrow. All from Love It. I ordered more. I have a second batch. I have 2 more batches of fabric coming. Any money I earned, gone. All my millions I don't make, gone. Hey, sweet Debbie. My sister girl. Make sure it all stays down. If you get little spots, just glue it again. Now we're going to take this again, and we're going to go along the edges. This is where I like it the darkest. And like it says, Esmeralda's the one who's come up with a lot of the stuff or the way she does it. Now, I'm not as good as she is. I can fake it like she does. She does the real thing. I'm a faker. Yes, another storm's a-coming. Another storm's a-brewing. What else is new? Okay. So now we have the top. We have the sides, nice and dirty. Okay, where's our back? Always want to keep sure I got the back, okay? Now, I need your opinion. I have this leather. I'm going to age it. And I was thinking if I I'm going to age it though, guys, just so you know. What do you think if I put the leather, age the leather, and put the leather on there? What do you guys think? Hey, Missy, how are you? Hey, Pamela. What do you think on the leather, guys? Now, when I distress it, let me show you. show you what I'm doing. I want this dirty, but it doesn't get super, super dirty, but I really kind of like it. So want from here, wait, see the difference? What do you think? Hey, sweet Cindy, fake it till you make it. So what do you think? Try that. This is it with it being, wait, there's the back. So this is it aged, or not aged, hang on. Okay, this would be it with it taped down a little bit. Still have more to go. I've only got so far on it. What do you think? Yes to the leather? Let me keep going though. I gotta dirty this baby up. Okay, so that's the back. So we're gonna go around the back here and then work our way to the front. Then we'll clean it up a little bit more. I'll clean the edges. Yeah, I didn't even realize how much fabric I bought. Oh, Lord. But tomorrow's will be cool because, like I said, I'm doing it for my bedroom. That's what I love, is I'm doing it for me, for my room. I was really excited about it. Really excited. Let's put that up here. We're going to take a little bit more. Thank you, Natalie. I want to just get it up on the top here a little bit more because we want to keep it dirty. And then now we're going to take back here and do the same thing, except I'm going to take this off a second. Yeah, this one didn't line up very well. Reline that up. I never said I was good. Okay, now let's go ahead and dirty this baby up. And when you dirty it up, it'll all blend a little bit better. And yes, I'm a mess. Now we have 2 boxes we are making. I was a little off on this one side, but let's try to dirty this baby up a little bit more. So maybe don't notice it. Hey, I didn't say I have good eyes. Okay. It won't be perfect. So how does that look? Does that look? Hey, Cindy, how are you? How does that look? Okay. Now, the next thing we need to do, I was going to put a button on the back here just so it looks finished. I'm just grabbing buttons because I ain't got time to dig in that box. So I'm thinking on the back here, we are going to just stick a button to kind of finish this whole area off. But I need 2 of the same. 2. You know, you'd think I could pick 2. Yeah. Okay. I'll show you. How does that look on the back to clean that spot up? What do you think? Hang on. Does that look okay on the back? Thank you, Griselda. Thank you, Karen. Okay, so now, shove that off to the side. That's the back. Now we're going to take, I think, Griselda, I think you gave me a bunch of this stuff. Griselda gave me a whole bunch of stuff. So we're going to use it. I couldn't figure out what would be a good knob to put on top, but I want it to look both the same. Okay, yes. This is how I am when it comes to, hey Missy, this is how I am when it comes to, hey Linda, when I'm grunging. I don't even wear gloves, I just grunge at it. Okay, so there's the back. Now, we're not done yet. Okay, we're not done yet. Now we got to take on our box, this is our front, this is our back with the buttons, so you can see it. Hi Sandy, how are you? Thanks Claudia, thank you Cindy. Okay, so the next thing we are going to do, we're going to take, because the fabric, it's really hard for you to pick the picture that's gonna be in the frame, so you kind of have to work with it a little bit. So I'm just gonna dirty these edges up a little bit, and I'll show you the picture. She's adorable, look at her. Peace and happiness. This is all part of the, ephemera. Thank you guys. Hey Linda Holman, how are you? So where's our back? Where's our front? You know me, I love my pictures. So I gotta make sure I got that lined up. Now we gotta put our, here. Need all the help I can get. Now we're gonna take some more of the Mod Podge, okay? We're gonna just do the fabric. Get as much as you can, it just helps it stay. And we will glue the frame on them. Okay. And yes, it will cover some, but it's okay. You kind of got to give and take a few things. But I think it'll look better now. Wait, and you're going to see it when I'm done. Remember, it don't have to be perfect. Before I show it to you, I'm going to go ahead and get the frame. Remember, these are the frames I do a lot with my creations, and I'll show it to you here in a second. Okay, now let me hold it. Thank you, Linda. A lot of Lindas. Hey, Tracy. Yeah, beer wax. That stuff is old. It's probably about 3 years old, and I'm still using it. Hey, sweet Laura, how are you? I try to respond, guys, you know, but you know. Well, it's probably because it's a little wet. Let me do this real quickly. Let me dry this, and then let me glue it, because I think it's still wet, and the glue doesn't want to stick to the wet. So let me dry it. I have a special needs dryer. Hey, sweet Kim. What did you try to find, Tracy? Hey, sweet Chris. You just get this a little bit dried, and then I'll frame it and then show it to you, and then we'll make the frame. And then I have something else I was thinking of doing around the edges here, but we'll see. We'll ask y'all. I just want it fairly dry, because then this way this thing will stay. Try not to burn myself, but you know. And with these glued frames, guys, they're great because they're made out of glue. But you gotta hold them if you're gonna do them on a round surface, and I'll show it to you when I'm done, because we still gotta highlight it all, so you can kind of sort of see it. Our weather here, it's good. We got another cold front coming in and some flurries. Now, What's up with this freezing fog? One person made a comment. She goes, what, are we in Jumanji? I thought, yeah, we're in Jumanji. So every now and then you might need to go back down in here. Add a little bit more glue. It takes a little bit of power to hold this beast down. Hey, Gail, how are you? Hey, Pamela. I don't know if I said hi, Pamela. I don't know anymore if I say hi to people. I'm special. I'm special with my friends. We all be special. Okay. Okay. So how did I get glue over here? Okay. So here's that little girl. Isn't that just precious? I just fell in love with her. She's adorable. Now, let's do our rub and buff. Here's my little finger doohickey. Now, all I use is black glue. What I have learned, this is the greatest thing to do. Don't use white glue. Then you gotta paint. If you use black glue, this is all you gotta do, guys. You don't have to struggle. You don't have to work so hard. Now, I'm not gonna go inside, and the reason is I don't wanna get my picture done. This is fine the way it is. I will try to do as much as I can. So what do you guys think? Oh, you got your driveway done, Melinda? I can't even imagine. Hey, Dorothy. So how does that look? What a difference, just the rub and buff on black frames. Oh, I keep forgetting, and I put the glue gun down. It killed one of these, but that's okay. So they're just glue. Black glue, guys, your friend. No painting after that. Rub and buff, and you're done. So you guys like her? Oh, 14 inches, Danita. No, you keep that all, okay? So I am going to take a little bit around the edges here. We got to make a tag yet. Got to make a tag. I'm really glad I bought new of this, because I didn't, my stuff was so old, almost 3 years old, and it was bad. Okay, so now let's go ahead and make our tag. So you guys like it? Thank you. Shondell, hey, how are you? Thank you, guys. Hey, Janet. Okay, so this part is done. Now, we're going to take and make the tag. So I found these. I have a whole bunch of stuff I've purchased from Etsy. I don't know how many pages of Etsy I've purchased, but I probably went broke. So we're going to go ahead and do this. So let's do this. I'm going to dirty up the tag, because we want it to look old. We don't want it to look perfect. Yeah. We want it to look like it's been around a while. And then we're going to take this, and I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing with the wax, but I think I'm going to take this Distress Oxide a little bit more onto it. Hey, I clean my room so good. Don't know how long it's gonna last. Yeah, it's not gonna work, but that's okay. So now we're gonna take now that it looks old, this looks old. We are still in Travel Watch Red. Oh, God, I can't even imagine. I mean, nobody really went out here. Nobody. Pretty much everybody stayed in. Which is good, because then the more people travel on there, the more everything gets rutted. And then it makes it even more hazardous the next day when it all dries and now you got hunks. Hey, Suzette. So we're going to take a key. We're going to put a key on this one. Now, again, with all the stuff, just, use what you have at home, too. And I was thinking, since this is Valentine's Day, since we're going to finish up on the Valentine's Day, let's see if I can find me a red flower. I may have just used up all my red. Oh well, we'll use the pinkies. We're going to make it look like a little girly thing here. So now we have our little tag, and then we're going to take a wire, wherever that is, over here. If I can find it. Yeah, there it is. See, I move things around, and I have all the space now, and it's like, oh, I'm going to see. Was that big enough? No, I need a little longer than that. So is everybody doing good though? Nobody's had any issues with the weather, have they? There's nothing worse than dealing with weather. Okay, we're gonna just wrap it, twist it. We're gonna bring this in, and we're gonna just wrap this. Need to clip a little of this. Now you do you. I'm going to just twist it and then I'm going to curl it. See if I can do this the right way for a change. Hey, sweet Colleen, how are you? So is everybody doing well in general though? I mean, for me, I'm home all the time, so it don't matter. But it was really nice to get out today. Really nice to get out. Okay, so we have our little tag. And I love numbers. I don't know about you. 55 and sunny in San Francisco, huh? Hey, Chanel, how are you? But isn't that pretty? What do you guys think? So that's number 1. You guys like? But I love the buttons. The buttons really make a difference in the back, so it doesn't look boring. Okay, so we're gonna put that off to the side. The next one we're gonna do is a smaller version. This one is gonna have this fabric, which is the same thing, but it's a different side of that ephemera. Yeah, I don't even know what our temperature got today. Okay, so we're gonna do this one. Again, we're gonna Mod Podge the dickens out of it. I got all these Mod Podge boogers all over the place. Okay. Yeah, my poor birdies. I've been taking care of them outside. They get spoiled here. I spoil my birds. And my cat, he usually sleeps all day, right? Now that we've got the birds, nah. That dude's in front of that window 8 hours straight. He didn't leave that window. He didn't even ask to eat. He was so engrossed in those doggone birds. I was like, dude, you can't sit there all day. I think he got up to go potty, and that was the extent of it. And then he came back, and he watched all day. And then today he did most of the morning, probably about 2 or 3, and then he had to go take his nap. It was a little bit too much for him. He's got a rough life. Animals always have a rough life. I'm going to take a little bit of this off. We don't need all that. Yeah, the fabric I'm going to use tomorrow is really pretty, you guys. And I forgot I had it. I'm sitting here looking. I'm like, I know I have more fabric than this. And I'm like, I can't find it. And I'm digging through, and then I find it all. Hey, Deborah Beveridge, how are you? Hey, Sue. It's just easier to go ahead and glue it all the way around. Get it inside. Okay, so how pretty is this? I love the ephemera. One of the things I did fall in love with. Okay, we're gonna add a little to the bottom again. And you just wanna make it so it doesn't look like cardboard. Okay, we may as well do the top. Because you could keep the top open if you wanted to, but you would really want to put fabric inside. I'm just going to run a little bit, not too much. It just makes it look a little older. I'm going to take my rag, just rub into spots. I don't want it to be too dark. I just want it to look a little dirty, like it's been around for quite a while. Okay. It's got all those old people on there, like me, old people. Where's the end? There it is. Okay, so now let's take our top and we're gonna put the stuff on the top. We're gonna basically mimic this first one because I want them to be as either can be a set, sold as a set, or individual. I mean, it's really cute with the kids. There's so many different patterns. Excuse me, we had some shrimp today, and I'm not a big fan of shrimp. Now, give me crab meat any day. I love crab. Steak and crab, yeah. Lobster's okay. I don't have to have it all, that's for sure. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and darken it. I'm going to go ahead and darken this time and see if I can get this really nice and dark down here so it'll blend in a little bit better. We got so much stuff done this weekend. We're able, Kurt started working on my new craft room up in the attic. It'll be nice when it's done. I'm ready to get it done so we can move on. Oh, crab cakes sound really good right now. Hey, sweet Brenda. Did I say hi, Suzette? I can't remember. Okay. Yeah, that's the back. Okay. Okay, so now we're gonna add the leather. Ooh. My people I'm making are gonna be all destroyed by the time I'm done. Let's go ahead and darken this up so it doesn't look so pretty. And then we're gonna do exactly the same thing. This one will fit probably a little bit better only because it's a smaller box. But I didn't want to have to deal with possibly that gap. This would be cute for well, actually, I mean, it's got Valentine's on it a little bit, but I think it's more hearts or not hearts, more flowers and stuff. I didn't really look to see if it had hearts. So it probably could be something you could put in your bathroom or bedroom. Okay. And that came off of a blanket. It's really pretty. So I really like it. Okay. Just don't want it to be too clean. Okay, so let me put 2 buttons on here. You find 2 that are alike. I want to find some tan ones. Oh. I'm going to find 2 alike would be nice. 2 little babies. Yeah, let's take these little babies. We'll just do those. Yeah, this weekend my husband and I were working in a garage. What did I just do with it? And we weren't paying attention, and our back door froze, the lock froze. And neither of us had a phone, neither of us had keys, and I'm running to neighbors to find out who has my key, because I had no way to get in a house. We could stay in the garage though if we had to. But we were locked out of the house. And ain't nothing worse than that. And then it's so cold outside. Kurt and I'm like, Kurt, you go in the garage. I don't need you walking on the ice and stuff and falling. I said, I can fall. I've still got kind of like a cat, maybe 8 more lives. Hey, Angie, how are you? And so I went to my neighbor. They weren't home, or they didn't answer right away. So I went to my other neighbor, and sure enough, she had my spare key. So now we're gonna just go out as soon as I can get out. I'm gonna go get keys and plant them, I guess, because that's a scary thing. I mean, we had a car to sit into, but we had no communication with anybody. We would have to walk, and it's one thing to walk if it's warm out, but it's not warm out. It was cold, very, very cold, and it was scary. I don't need him getting sick and stuff. Hey, Teresa. Did I say hi, Angie? Hopefully I said hi to everybody. Okay, so this one's going to have a different frame. It's not going to have the same frame. This one's going to have a round frame, okay? Same, I'll show you the frames. With the black, guys, it's the way to go. Oh, shoot, Spa. I may have to cut a piece of the bottom off. I'm gonna have to cut that. Okay. See how cute? It makes them very vintage, primitive, without a ton of work. But go in there, and you may have to put a little bit of glue here and there just to hold it in place. Yeah, Gail, you'd think I learned the first time. And I was home alone. And I couldn't get in anywhere. And thank goodness I have, I sat by my friend's house until my daughter came over. But now we put a keypad. Well, what happened is the pad froze. The numbers froze inside. Hey, Sharon. They froze. Hey, Bonnie. Did I say hi, Bonnie? They froze inside. So I didn't expect them to freeze. I mean, we've had it for quite a while, and this is the first time it's ever froze. Hey, Chris, how are you? And, well, we learned a valuable lesson. They got to give keys out in the neighborhood. Now everybody's going to come to my house and have parties with me not being here. So put a little bit more glue on her. So what do you guys think so far? You like this one? It's a weird feeling, guys. It really is a weird feeling to lock yourself out and to have, you know, you hope and pray people are home. Well, the couple houses the first time nobody was home, and I walked way down we got a pretty, just to get to our mailbox, they have one of those. Hey, Julie. Hey, Janet. You know how they have those mailboxes where I don't know if you guys have them, but first time I saw them since moving here, but they have everything in one spot. And I'm going to put this just in the center. This is fine. And so I had to walk pretty far. I don't even know what. It's maybe a quarter of a mile, I think, or an eighth of a mile. I don't know. It's a lot. You're exhausted by the time you get to the end of the street. And because we're way down on the bottom of a hill. Okay, so that's it so far. You guys like it so far? I did. Twice block. Oh, you did? And see, thank God I remember one daughter's phone number. Thank you, Dorothy. Thank you, Griselda. Thank you, Julie. Yeah, that's that's kind of wicked though, as far as I'm concerned. Okay, so we gotta now make our tag, right? Yeah, tag. Now the next one's gonna be a little different. We're gonna do the same thing. We have fig number 2, and vintage. We're gonna dirty them up too. So let's get cranking on this. Yes, I'm a mess. But yeah, it's, should have seen the look on my husband's eyes like, what did we do? And then we just didn't realize it was gonna freeze. I mean, my gosh, we've had the locks for over a year or two. And I don't know. Things happen, I guess. The good thing is our garage worked, and it's a keypad. That worked, but not the house one. Okay, so we're gonna go put these on. Hey, Deborah, how are you? Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Tomorrow's will be fun, too. You'll like tomorrow's. I'll show you the stuff I'm going to work with. I'm on at 9 in the morning. I was going to be on Thursday, but for some reason, I got my dates mixed up. I put down the 29th, and it was yet tomorrow. And then, of course, I had my dental appointment, and the guy, they called and said, we're canceling them for tomorrow because all the schools are closed. You know, we always do it too, but we would not have thought the doggone thing was going to freeze. Now we know. You know, you learn as you go. And we learned. We kept carrying our keys. And then all of a sudden we let our guard down, and that's all it took. And where's my key? That's all it took. Yeah, I'm going to go get a small key. So that's all it took. Just that one time, and we screwed it up, and what can I say? Things happen. I'm missing my little key. I'm going to use a smaller key on this one. I need to get some more fun keys. I need some, what are those keys with the skull keys? Is that what they're called? Skull keys or something like that? I can't remember. I'm not going to worry about that. Okay. So, we're not going to worry about that. We're going to go ahead and add our wire. That's the wrong wire. That's the wrong wire. That's the wrong wire. That's the wrong wire. There it is. I had to go buy myself some more Bose white clay to do my rabbit. I'm going to be working on my rabbit soon. I've got... I want to do a rabbit jack-in-a-box. That's going to be my next thing. I'm going to try to do a couple holiday ones. So we'll see how well I do. I really enjoy making them. They're a lot of work though. Those boxes. Skeleton keys. Yeah, that's what it is. Hey, Chana, how are you? Hey, Diane, how are you? Okay, so here we go. These are our 2 boxes. Oh, I forgot to put a little... Oh, that didn't work. Let's put a little... My hands are so full of wax. Yeah, get the job done. Somebody's got to get done. Okay, so we have this one and we have this one. What do you guys think? How are you doing, Chana? Hey, Kelly. Oh, thank you for sprinkling. I got guys, I've been trying to catch people at nighttime, and I apologize 1,000 times over. There's times I can catch you at night. Sometimes I don't. This weekend, I got so much done. It's been so nice to finally get my house back to where it's supposed to be. So you guys like them? Aren't they adorable? And I love these frames. I don't know what it is about these frames. They really make a difference. Hey, Jean, how are you? Hey, Donna. See, y'all doing good, I hope. Okay, let me wipe my hands. Now, I want to show you my fabric I'm going to use for tomorrow. But let me clean my hands. I don't want to touch anything. Don't need to touch anything here. Don't need that. Let me get rid of all these. Let me just get this cleared and I'll show you. I'm going to shove them all in here. And no, I'll never organize these. Ain't gonna ever happen. I ain't got time for that. Now you could put some smelly stuff inside too if you really wanted to, if you're into like scents and stuff like that. Okay, just want to try to make sure my hands are dry. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Danita. Hey, Brenda. Thank you, Deborah and Janet. Thank you, Dorothy. I just don't want to touch this fabric. One of them is really light in color. I swear, I don't care how much I wash my hands. When we go out, I swear, all of it's still in my fingers. Hey, Melinda. Oh, yes. I have a glue gun for black. I have a glue gun for bumblebee stuff, the yellow or the gold. I have like 6 or 7 of them over here, you guys. Okay, so let me move these out of the way a second. Hang on. Just don't want anything on top of something. I don't need that. Okay. It's a very light color, so I don't want to contaminate it, and then I'll be upset. Okay, these are the boxes we're going to do. So we're going to redo these. If I have time, we'll be doing 2. Now these, I'm going to do these. Now I know you guys have seen the other ones. These are the fabrics I'm hoping to use, but I'm wondering if these are bigger than the boxes I had. So these are the fabrics I'm planning on using. Thank you, Debbie. Guys, it's like having a cup of coffee without making it. Oh, God, I love it. So these are the 2 colors we're going to use, the 2 patterns. Now, I just realized that hang on, let me see if they're the same size. Yes, these are much larger than these. I have to see if I have enough of these are the ones I did. Aren't they pretty? And see, this is the color they were. I didn't paint the bottom because it's for me. But these were my favorite 2 colors. These go in my living room on my cabinet. These are my favorite 2. Now, I'm not sure now. I just realized these are much larger, so know if I have enough fabric. Well, yeah, I may have. Oh, yeah. Except the top. Oh, and the tops. Oh, this is different too. I'm wondering if I could do the. Yeah. I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to do. Because my goal was just to have them all green and do the same thing on that. But that is a weaved material. See, this has a weaved pattern. Thank you, guys. This has got a weaved pattern on here. This is a paint job. So maybe what I have to do is paint the lid. So if I put the fabric on, I may have to paint the lid. What do you guys think? What do you think? Should I paint the lid or? I don't think I have, unless I do a 2-tone. Guys, I didn't even get a chance to show you all this stuff. God, I'm just such a mess. Okay, so see, you've seen this before. Got that from her, sorry. I do have the brown, which I like too, so I'll see. And here's another pretty one. This is written. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, I was thinking maybe something like that, Jean. Maybe a texture. And then there's this, which I love. And guys, I had to have this. Have no clue what I'm going to do with it, but I had to have the sheep. Is that not adorable? I think it'll look fine. And then here's another ephemera. This is pretty. Now these are kind of into your purples and stuff. Oh, Deborah, awesome idea. Oh, awesome idea. I'll do a different texture. I'll do the drop cloth stuff on top, and that would give it to look kind of similar to that. And of course, you know, I've got my, and then I've got this, and it's done of a pinky color now. And these are all letters. Okay. This is gorgeous, guys. Look at that. Yeah, I think I'm going to do the drop cloth. Isn't the sheep cute? This is gorgeous. Then here's another ephemera, but this is a bluish color. This one is a bluish color. And I have no idea how much stuff I've ordered from her again. And then I have another batch coming in from last night's auction. But that's not much. If I got them, it's only a couple. I have plenty. I don't need to spend any more. But see, this, I have to do this on the base. And I think that's what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the drop cloth. I think I'm going to have to coffee stain it, though, because it's I don't have it coffee stained yet, so I think I'm going to have to coffee stain it. Don't you like the sheep? But these are gorgeous. Check these out. Oh, just beautiful, especially together. Hey, sweet Christy. So I didn't realize these boxes were bigger, but I learn as I go. So like I said, I have all this fabric, and I'm going to be doing lots more boxes. I'll be doing Easter boxes. I don't know how to do St. Patrick's Day. I'll have to figure out what to do for St. Patty's, because I know, Levon, you talked about St. Patrick's Day. Canvas, yes. I have to figure the top out. I have to get it figured out because I'm on at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. So I think I'll do it right away, and I'll dry it. I think I'm going to coffee stain it, because then I can have it coffee stained for, I want it aged. I don't want it to be light in color. Like if I had something like this, tweed, or whatever you call this, like a linen or a tweed, this would be perfect. It doesn't, Deborah? Do you have an iPhone? Because if you have an iPhone, you should have it. That's weird. But yeah, so tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock, we'll be working on this. And then I've got ideas for eggs and stuff like that. So I'm going to be working on all kinds of things. But for now, these are my little babies for tonight. These will all go in the auction. I'm going to be, auction's going to be next week. And I'm halfway to 17,000 already followers, and I'm such a slacker and saying I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to give a drawing, and I'm going to do this. I have no brain cells. I think I forget it all the time. So I'm going to, I think I'm going to do craft boxes. I have some really nice crafts, brand new stuff. I'm thinking I might put like a surface and all kinds of things for like 3 people. And then this way everybody has stuff, and then they can craft. Because I like to coordinate my stuff with, you know, if I'm going to send you stuff, I'll coordinate it. Yeah, you got to catch her, Deborah, you got to catch her auctions. They're great. She was on last night. I mean, it's 2 hours later and you're done. But it's well worth it, especially if you see stuff she has. So there's that one with the tag. I love numbers. I just think numbers are so cool. And then the little, that's okay. Yesterday I was cleaning. I told you I've been waiting for these hands to arrive from Amazon. They have yet to arrive. What happens? I drop the bowl on my computer, my bowl, after I eat my cereal. Busted the bowl. because my hands couldn't handle the bowl. And I don't have the dropsies as in my hands can't hold it. It just, I don't know. I think somebody comes in there and I swear there's a gremlin in here. Oh, you don't? That's terrible. You need an iPhone. So, yeah, I broke another bowl. Oh, well. And this one is precious. She is precious. And then there's her little receipt. And just the tops. Look at all those guys and all that stuff. Hey, Joni, how are you? Hey, Lorraine, how are you? So, again, these will go into the auction for next week. And like I said, I'm probably going to give away 3 mystery boxes of crafts. This way, for me, I believe White Down, I can message her because they're both in craft around the clock. Oh, yeah. If you have a question, I don't know if you can text me or whatever, and if I can get her a message to her, I can do that too. So, but yeah, so these are the 2 tonight. And then tomorrow we will do the big boxes. I have to figure out, the cool thing with these guys, these come out. So I can cut my fabric. I can cut my fabric easily. So I'll be doing that tomorrow. So, but that's all I had. I am working on, I will show you guys probably one day this week we'll do this little guy. It's a simple and little snowman. He's just for Valentine's Day because I'd like to sell a couple more of these. I just think he's cute. He's different. And I kind of like the fact some of these are unique. They're you know, I only have a couple of them made. I don't have a whole ton made. So they're always fun, and that's all fabric. Oh, thank you, Deborah. You're so sweet. But I can't message them, only private. Oh, you need a phone number is what you need. If you can get somebody, if somebody's willing to give you your phone number, you can text each other. Hey, Deb. You know, because a couple times I had to talk to her, and it's okay in Messenger, but I really am not on Messenger, and I really hate Messenger. It just, and then you get all of these groups together, and then there's like, everybody's messaging, and my phone is just dinging, 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 and it's like, I'm going crazy because I don't want to have to sit there and listen to the phone ding, so I shut it off. So, you know, but at least with a text message, I can read the person's name and stuff, and then, you know, I have it. So just let me know. Let me know if anybody needs any help with that. So this is it. So tomorrow will be the big box. So I got to get cranking on coffee staining some fabric real quick, and that should take care of both boxes for tomorrow. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'll probably put the fabric underneath here so that it lays really nice. And like I said, these are for me, though. They're for my bedroom. I never thought of that. These are the ones they were not giving away, but were really cheap. I think a couple dollars at Joann's. Oh, thank you, sweet Julie. I appreciate you. Hey, Joni. So, but if I would have known I was going to do these kinds of things, guys, I would have bought more. They're just my favorite 2 colors. These are my favorite 2 colors. Yeah, I hope I can do a good job. But these are, like I said, these boxes have been bent up and everything. But you know what? They look vintage, so that's all that matters. Really? That's odd. I didn't realize it was going to be, because it's Facebook Messengers. Well, that shouldn't matter. I don't know. Who knows? We'll never understand. So get excited about this tomorrow, but it's going to be the really large box, which I didn't think it was the large box, but I guess I didn't pay attention. Debbie, my sister's on here. Debbie, you'll have to tell me if yours is the large or the small. Oh, God. The large or the small box? The small box will fit your hand because I got to do her boxes for her. I totally forgot about that. So, but, well, guys, I'm going to let you go. You guys have any questions, send me a text. Message me or text me or whatever. My phone number was out there, but I took it away because I just didn't feel comfortable having my phone number out there. I guess maybe I should put it back. I don't think anybody's going to just abuse it. Because, see, a lot of people with their phone numbers out there, too. So I don't know. It's just it's one of those funky things. I don't really like some of my other personal stuff out there. Hey, Cindy, how are you? So again, hopefully you enjoyed this. We'll be doing more of these for the holidays and every day. So, and then I love, like I said, I love these tags with the numbers and the words. And everything is on Etsy, you guys. Yeah, y'all have a great evening too. Try to stay warm. I know that's weather's coming back in. Like I said, it said a freezing fog. Never heard of a freezing fog I've been here since 1986. And even in Wisconsin, we never had freezing fogs. That was funny though when the lady goes, "Are we in the middle of Jumanji? Freezing fog?" And then the guy goes, "Yeah, soon we'll be having killer tomatoes." So they were having a field day on there. So, well, thank you guys for being here. Without you, it'd be a boring page. So, yeah, Jean, I'm not either. I took it off, but I don't know. It's just a weird thing for me, I guess. I just don't like it. So, well, guys, I love y'all. I'll talk to you tomorrow morning, bright and early, 9 a.m., craft around the clock, and we'll work on these big boxes, okay? Love you all. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.